name is Dee. This is Lucy. Thank you for joining us. Come to a comfortable seat. You want the spine to be long. Ideally, your hips are slightly above the knees. Just come to a rest. Gently close your eyes. Let go of what happened today, this week, this month, this year. Be present now. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Begin to notice the inhales and the exhales. If a thought comes along, be mindful of it, and then gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice how the breath is constantly changing. Notice the cool air coming in through the nostrils and the slightly warmer air leaving the body. Just as the breath changes, everything in this world changes. The moment that we begin to embrace change, we begin to embrace life itself. As we begin to move today, allow your own transformation to just happen. Gently flutter your eyes open, and we'll begin on hands and knees. We'll begin with a few cat-cows. Inhale, come to cow. Exhale, come to cat. You can keep going like this or begin to move in a more spontaneous way, more fluid way. Most of our lives are happening geometrically. We're walking, sitting, laying down. Take this precious moment and just move around. On your next exhale, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out your feet. Move from side to side. As you begin to settle into your downward facing dog, put a lot of energy through the hands, especially through the fingers. Begin to cultivate your ujjayi breath. Breathe only through the nose and have an ocean sound in the back of the throat. On your next inhale, slowly come forward to plank. On your exhale, lead with the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, follow your own breath slowly. Shoulders over the wrists, come to plank. Exhale, knees soft, downward facing dog. Inhale, follow your own breath. Come forward to plank. Neck is long, spine is long. Exhale, knees soft, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, bend the knee. Open up the hips. As you do, try to keep the right shoulder parallel with the left. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Neck is long. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Bend the knee. Open up the hips. Again, keep the shoulders parallel. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Come forward to plank. Exhale, downward, facing dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Knees wide, child's pose. Take a moment to just rest. If any time during the class today, your body tells you that you need to rest, feel free to come to child's pose. Use this pose as a refuge for you. On your next inhale, come to hands and knees. Exhale, downward, facing dog. On your next exhale, gently walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Come up to stand. Let's bring the hands to heart center. This is Tadasana. You can have the big toes touching, heels apart, or you can have the feet hip distance apart. Neck is long, tongue is soft. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, lead with the heart, knees are soft, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, roots are soft. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take about 5 breaths here. A lot of energy through the fingers. You might want to have a small bend in your knee. Keep your breath going. Keep the ujjayi breath going. On your next exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lead with the heart, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Either step back to plank and then come down to chaturanga, or jump directly into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Continue to have movement in your down dog. You want to have a slight release on your inhales and go a little deeper on your exhales. Can you get your chest lower and lower? And continue to keep your breath, keep your ujjayi breath long. On your next exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, chaturanga directly or step back to plank, and then chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. This sequence is called Surya Namaskar A. If you're short on time, or maybe you're traveling, use this pose, this sequence. Try to do 5 of this sequence and you'll get all the benefits of yoga. Use this sequence as the base for your own practice. All you have to do is follow your own breath. On your next exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, try to run it directly or step back to plank. And then lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Knees wide, child's pose. You can feel free to sit up in Vinyasa as well, sitting on your shins. If you're sitting up, eyes are closed. During these rests, let your body and your mind rest. The mind has a way of coming back to life. Thoughts about the future, thoughts about the past. During these pauses, just observe. And keep breathing. On your next inhale, come to hands and knees. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Shoulders come over the wrists. Place the foot in between the hands. Back foot down to 90 degrees. Come up, warrior number 2. Inhale, flip the front palm. Flip back, reverse warrior. Keeping the front knee 90 degrees. Exhale, straighten the front leg, hinge forward. Come to Trikonasana, treadle pose.
Front yard that can play music. To play on your speaker, use the device name
Keep breathing.
Set up multi-room music in the Alexa app.
Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Elbow on the thigh, arms come straight up. A straight line of energy from your toes all the way to the fingers. Inhale, come back to triangle pose. Exhale, fold forward in a wide-legged forward fold. Parallel the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Clasp the hands behind you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. On your next exhale, come all the way down. Gently release the clasp. You can either rest here, or if a tripod headstand is your practice, feel free to come up. Of course, just resting here is perfect. If you're up, slowly come down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, come to a low lunge towards the front of your backs. Back knee comes down. Scoot the foot slowly forward. Come to a half split. The hips are over the back hips are over the back knee. Flex the front foot hard, and you want to have a small bend in the front knee. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, downward, facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Place the foot in between the hands. Back foot down to 90 degrees. Come up to warrior number 2. Inhale, flip the front palm. Reverse warrior. Exhale, send the front foot, hinge forward, triangle pose. You want to have a small bend in the front knee. Make sure it's not locked. Continue breathing. The lung is slightly compressed here, but keep your breath long. Inhale, reverse warrior. On your exhale, side angle pose. You want to make sure your front elbow is very light. Inhale, triangle pose. On your exhale, fold forward in a wide-legged forward fold. Gently rise up. Clasp your hands behind you, opposite thumb on top. Take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. On your next exhale, fold forward. Gently release. If you want to come up again in a headstand, feel free to do so. But resting here is a great option. If you're resting, relax your back, your upper back, your lower back. Take your right hand and grab onto your left ankle, left arm up, for a twist. If you're up, gently come down. If you're down, twist to the other side. Grab onto your right ankle with your left hand. Everyone release. Come into a flat back. Exhale, come to a low lunge in the front of your mat. Back knee comes down. Scoop the front foot slightly forward. Come into a half split. Crawl your fingers slightly forward. And make sure you have a small bend in the front knee. And relax. The more you relax, the deeper your stretch. Gently come forward. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Knees wide, child's pose. Again, you can also sit up with Vinyasa. If you're sitting up, keep your eyes closed. Rest. Yoga is an alchemy that changes stress and anxiety to things like strength, flexibility, and even serenity. Allow the process to happen. All you have to do is focus on your breath and observe the transformation. On your next inhale, come to hands and knees. On your exhale, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, gently walk to the front of your mat. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up and sit back at the same time. Try to make sure your knees are over the ankles and not over the toes. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank and then come down to chaturanga or jump directly into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest, shoulders over the wrist. Place the foot in between the hands. Back foot, come down 45 degrees, slightly to the left. Inhale, come up, warrior number 1. Exhale, hands down. step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shoulders over the wrist, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Bring the foot down, setting up for warrior number 1. And exhale, hands down. Come to downward facing dog. Inhale, shoulders over the wrist to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, 90 degrees, elbows towards the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog, glutes are soft. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up and sit back at the same time. Exhale, hands at heart center. Come up to stand. Inhale, arms up and sit back. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest, shoulders over the wrists, place the foot down, setting up for warrior number 1. Again. This time, bring the hands behind you in a clasp. Take a deep inhale here, chest up. Exhale, lead with the heart, devotional warrior. There's a tendency to bring the weight in the front foot slightly to the pinky side. Try to be even with the weight in the front foot. You keep the hips square. Gently release the hands, come to downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Place the foot in between the hands. Right foot 45 degrees, come up. Warrior number 1. Clasp the hands behind you, opposite thumb on top. Inhale here, chest is up. Exhale, devotional warrior. Lead with the heart. As we begin to do yoga, not with our mind, not with our body, but with the heart, we begin to allow the heart to influence and lead other decisions in our lives. Gently release. Come to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. On your next exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up and sit back at the same time. Exhale, hands at heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up and sit back, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, chaturanga, or step back to plank and then chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, squeeze knees into the chest. Bring the foot in between the hands. Back foot 45 degrees, come up to warrior number 1. Now bring the hands onto the hips. Take the back foot about halfway up the mat. Slightly to the left, straighten the front leg. Hands behind you in reverse prayer or a clasp. Inhale here. Make sure your hips are square. And then hinge forward into pyramid pose. Make sure your front knee is not locked. And relax. Here's a great place to stay, or you can come and bring the left hand on the inside or outside of the right leg, right foot. Bring the right arm straight up and revolve triangle pose. Keep breathing. Gently release. Step back to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One more side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest, shoulders over the wrists. Place the foot in between the hands. Setting up for warrior number 1. Bring the hands onto the hips. Bring the back leg halfway up, slightly to the right. Straighten the front leg. Bring the arms behind you in a clasp or in reverse prayer. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Come to pyramid pose. Make sure that your front knee is not locked. Relax, keep breathing. Stay here. Come to revolve triangle on the other side. As you do these poses, can you do them without judgment? Without judgment for yourself, and no judgment for others. Keep breathing. Gently release and step back to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up and sit back at the same time. Exhale, bring the hands onto the heart and still stay in Utkatasana. On your next exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow onto the right thigh. Try to keep both knees aligned with each other. There's often a tendency for one knee to jut forward. Gently come back to Utkatasana. Your next exhale, twist to the left. Hook your right elbow onto the left thigh. Keep breathing. Slight release on your inhales. Go a little deeper on the exhales. Gently release. Come to a forward fold. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Feel free to stay here. You can bring the hands underneath the feet. If you're doing that, try to get toes all the way to the wrists. We'll take about 5 breaths here. Gently release. Now let's step back to downward facing dog. We're gonna rest, but we're gonna rest in pigeon pose. If you know you have issues with pigeon, you can do it on your back. Otherwise, inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring the shin across the front of your mat. Once it's there, let it be. Focus on the back foot. Scoot that as far back as you can. Once it's there, chest is up. And exhale, fold forward. As the mind begins to relax, the body and the muscles begin to relax as well. Allow it to happen. Gently come up. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Scoot the back foot forward. Let's come to a down dog or down dog split. Stretch however you feel, however you like. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring the shin across the front of the mat. Once it's there, let it be. Doesn't have to be perfectly parallel. Scoot the back leg as far back as you can. Once it's there, chest is up. On an exhale, fold forward. Relax. Allow the exhales to bring you into deeper relaxation. Gently come up. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Scoot the back knee slightly forward. We'll meet in down dog or down dog split. Move however you like. Now let's settle into the last downward facing dog. Relax. See this down dog as a rest. Gently come onto your hands and knees. Let's sit in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the feet together, knees apart. You might want to scoot yourself slightly forward. Bring the hands onto your feet, elbows onto the inner thighs. Push down. On exhale, fold forward. Gently come up. Spread your feet apart. Once it's there, crawl your hands forward as far as you can. No judgment. Make sure you're relaxed and you're still breathing. You can bring the hands on to your toes, side of your feet. And bring your chest as close to the ground as you can. And relax. Gently come up. Now bring your feet straight in front of you. Keep your spine tall, chin is tucked. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Lead with the heart. Grab onto the big toes, the side of the feet. Maybe they're on the shins. And relax. Gently roll back up. Let's come to lay on our backs. Bring the right knee to the chest. Bring the leg to the left side. And look to the right. Come back to center. Give yourself a squeeze. Bring the right leg down. Squeeze the left knee into the chest. Bring the left knee to the right. Look to the left. Relax. Bring both knees back into the center. Give yourself one last hug. We made it. Come into Shavasana. Rest. Feet mat distance apart. Arms away from the torso. Begin to relax everything. Relax the crown of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows. Relax your eyelids, your eyeballs. Relax your nose, your cheeks. Relax your lips. Relax the tongue.
The time is 4:36 p.m.
Relax your teeth. Relax your chin. Relax your neck. Relax the throat. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms. Relax the fingers. Relax your chest. Relax your stomach. Relax your pelvis. Relax the base of the spine. Relax your glutes. Relax your thighs, your calves. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Let your breath go. On your next inhale, make it a deep one. And exhale out the mouth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch if you like. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Release to your right side. Gently come up to sit. Try to keep your eyes closed. Wisdom tells us that we are nothing. Love says we are everything. Between the two, life flows. We'll close with one Om. Deep inhale through the nose. May all beings be happy. May all beings find peace. Namaste. Thank you. My name is Dee. This is Lucy. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.